Hello, parents, and welcome. I know that there's 1,000 of you online right now. We're glad you're here. Students, turn around and wave at the camera. Here we go. That's right. Don't touch the camera. It's more expensive than my car. So, that's true, actually. My car's a piece of junk. So, hope it starts on my way home. Now, parents, we're excited that you're here. This is going to be on the YouTube channel. If you did not get a newsletter, just find our newsletter. All the details we're going to be talking about are in there. But here's what I'm going to say to you parents. I'm looking right at the camera. This is awkward. There's like a lot of people here. There's like 100 plus people in the room. I'm going to mostly spend this next time talking to these people. Is that cool with you guys? Yeah. That's right, because you're in the room. I mean, these people are great. We love you. Mom, are you there? I don't know. But I'm going to spend most of my time talking to these fabulous people right here. But to give our parents at home something to see and to give us something to enjoy, I think we have another song. Let's stand back up. Let's stand back up. Have a little worship.
You caught us off guard, Rush. You caught us off guard. All right, hold up. Okay. You ready? You ready? No, I got the track. Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah, I'm good now.
Oh, okay.
Go.
You want to start that again?
Yeah.
Hey, Dave, is the click coming through?
Do you want to play with the click drum?
No.
Oh, my lord.
I got it, Blair.
Yeah.
You ready?
Hold on, let's try it again.
Blair, I got it.
No, I got it.
Yeah, you need the click. 3, 4, 5, 6. You need the click.
Wrong side. That's weird.
First one of the year.
Oh, well, that's really weird. Sorry, hold up, guys. We're having a technical... That shouldn't have happened.
They're all plugged in. Yeah, make sure they're I can hear it. I can hear it.
Yeah, but it's not playing out loud. I don't know why. All right, can anybody hear it?
You were supposed to... No, he wants me to go with the... He has to restart it.
I got it.
Alright, restart it.
Here we go.
I searched the world, but it couldn't fill me. A man's empty praise and treasures that fade are never enough. Then you came along and put me back together. And every desire is now satisfied here in your love. Oh, there's nothing better than you. There's nothing better than you, Lord. There's nothing is better than you. I'm not afraid to show you my weakness, my failures and flaws. Lord, you've seen them all and you still call me friend. Because the God of the mountain is the God of the valley. place. Your mercy and grace won't find me again. Oh, there's nothing better than you. Oh, there's nothing better than you. Oh, there's nothing. Nothing is better than you. Oh, there's nothing better than you. There's nothing better than you, Lord. There's nothing. Nothing is better than you. You turn mourning to dancing. You give beauty for ashes. You turn shame into glory. You're the only one who can. You turn graves into gardens. You turn bones into armies. You turn seas into highways. You're the only one who can. You turn mourning to dancing. You give beauty for ashes. You turn shame into glory. You're the only one who can. You're the only one who can. There's nothing.
There's nothing better than you. There's
Nothing better than you, Lord. There's nothing. Nothing is better than you. Oh, there's nothing better than you. There's nothing better than you, Lord. There's nothing. Nothing is better than you.
Hey people, and it's so nice to see everyone. And I'm going to start us in prayer. So bow your heads. Lord, thank you for bringing us all together in person with so many smiling faces in the room. Thank you for letting this room be filled with the sound of people and the sound of music again. It's been a year and a half since we've been all together, and I'm just so thankful. So thank you, Lord, and thank you all for being here. Amen.
You can have a seat. You can have a seat. Let's give it up for the band one more time. Absolutely amazing. Thank you, thank you, thank you. This is big time. All right, parents, hello, welcome wherever you are out there and in the stratosphere of the World Wide Webs. We're so glad that you're here. The band is something that feels like normal youth groups, so that's okay. I'm not reading texts, by the way. This is where I have my notes for what I'm doing. So if anybody thinks like I'm texting with my mom, who's also watching at home, so that's not what's happening, okay? So we're just flowing through. We want to start tonight by talking about sort of Sunday nights. It feels like the most pressing thing. Here we are here for Sunday night youth group. But we're going to talk about all sorts of things tonight. And if you guys have any questions at all, literally ask somebody. Anybody that's got these silly little wooden lanyards, we all pretend to know what we're talking about. But mostly me, Haley, and Blair. So there's Haley. Everybody say Blair. Hey, Blair. Blair's also on staff. We have offices here. We do this we get paid. Like, I'm at work right now, and sometimes that feels silly, and sometimes that feels like this is hard. Guys, by the way, Greg Moore's back here. This is our senior pastor. He's back here. Greg's never been to youth group here, so it's Greg's first time, and he's probably nervous. So it's like, so if you're nervous, that's all right. What'd you say, Greg? The sound booth is the best place to hide, especially for people who are height challenged like myself. Friends, I want to talk just for a quick second. We are rolling into Sunday nights. Next week, we are going to feel what a normal Sunday night youth group looks like and feels like and is what there. And you might be thinking to yourself, what do we even do here? Well, we like to think that youth group is really this time. You all have experienced like a full week of life. And we like to think that like when you come here to eStreet Youth, that you are coming back in and you probably, if you're anything like me, have a lot to process. Like your life probably feels like there's some things that are out of control. It probably feels like there's some things you have some serious questions about, some things that maybe are happening in your life that you don't understand, and you want some peers to talk about that in a safe place. Maybe you want some mentors to talk to in a safe place. And so we make sure that all of our grades have mentors with you, adults here who are safe, that we have vetted, who are here to say, sort of just walk alongside life with you. We're going to introduce all of them in just a second. But so we're going to start. There's going to be some fun, some laughter. There'll be some worship music with the band. There's going to be an invitation if you out there, if you shred on the guitar, you talk to Blair because he wants you up here. If you've got some beautiful vocal cords, we also want you. All the things. But then what we're going to do for about half the time, sort of the second half, is we're going to get in groups by grade this year and sort of talk about life all together and just sort of see how it's going. And sometimes we're going to be as a whole grade. Sometimes we're going to split up into little pockets. But it'll be a chance for us to sort of take this huge group where there's probably about 120 of us in the room right now that feels like, hey, don't ask me to share anything in a group this size. But if we shrink it a little bit, then maybe we are going to find some people that could be our own. You might be out there thinking like, man, I came by myself. I don't know any of these people. But this is why we come back. And we form community slowly, slowly, slowly. My youth group experience when I was in middle school, they didn't even have youth group if the Beam brothers were out of town because our youth group was too small. There were like 6 of us, so if me and my 2 older brothers were out of town, they were like, no need to have youth group. The Beam brothers can't be here. But thankfully, it grew a little bit by the time I graduated high school. And I'm very, very excited to be in a room where there's this many folks, and way more than that in most of our grades, which is absolutely fantastic. So that is what it's going to feel like a little bit. I have 2 friends that I'm going to invite up here to make an announcement for us as well. Can I get my senior ladies up here? Yeah, come on. Come on, Ann, Fran, and Amala. Yeah, whatever you want to say. Yeah. Yeah, that's the one. Yeah. Woo.
Hi everyone, I'm Ann Francis and I'm a senior and we're going to talk about SALT, which is the Student Action Leadership Team here at eStreet Youth.
Yeah, it's a really fun team and we get to all hang out and come up with really fun ideas for youth groups. So if y'all want to help plan out different events this year or be a big part, then y'all should join. And we help greet and do announcements. It's really fun.
Where?
So I believe applications are open until Sunday.
Yeah,
Applications are open until Sunday. So it'll be on the newsletter.
Let's make time. Thank you, ladies. Thank you. They've been on the SALT team for a couple years. Fantastic. It's a really fun way. If you are a student out there, you love to not only just participate in something, but help lead, we would love for you to do that. We have some returning SALT people who are going to be on that team this year. But if you are a student who has never been on our leadership team, we would love for you to find that application. You can find it on our Instagram. It's like social media. I don't know if you've ever heard of it. Or anywhere else you want to try to find it, we would love for you. That's That's intense. Who knows? Who knows why that started? That was fun. Technology is awesome. That's what I want to do. Haley, come on up. We're going to introduce your small group leaders. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
You start. You're
Okay.
starting with sixth graders.
We're starting with sixth
Yeah.
grade.
Let's start with sixth graders.
We're starting with sixth graders. All right. So, are we calling the leaders up here?
Oh yeah, they're going to stand right here. Yeah.
All right. So,
Yeah.
leaders, as I call your name, please come join us up here at the front. Also, this mic.
You're crushing it, Haley.
Thanks,
You're
thanks.
crushing it. You're doing great.
I definitely feel.
You're doing great.
I feel it. All right. So, Laura and Rosie, will you please come join me up here? Sixth graders, these are two of your leaders. So, give them a big round of applause. This means I have to remember everybody's name. All right, so, and then we also have Jack Davis joining us for sixth grade to help lead sixth grade. But I don't believe that Jack is here tonight, so we're gonna clap for Jack, even though he's not here. All right, next up we've got our seventh grade leader, Mary Lovins. So Mary is joining us up
Let's
here.
get her, Mary. Yeah, Mary.
Mary is a senior at Chapel Hill and is traveling from Chapel Hill every Sunday to be here.
Yeah.
So
Mad props.
let's give her
Mad
another
props.
round of applause.
If she can be on time, all of you can be on time.
Every
there we
single
go.
one of you. I expect it every week. All right. And our eighth grade leaders, we have Michael McLam, a returning leader. So far, I've only
Yeah, Michael,
listed
come on.
new
Come on,
leaders.
Michael. Yes. Woo.
And I don't see
She's there.
her.
She's right around the corner. Just
She's
say her
around the
name
corner.
and she'll come.
And
Yeah.
Bailey
Yeah.
Giles? Yeah.
Yeah, Bailey.
Bailey is also a new leader. All right, y'all. These are our middle school leaders. Can we give them
Big time.
another round of
Big time.
applause?
Big time.
Do we want them to stay up here?
No. Yeah, you stay over there. Yeah, no pressure, but my small group leader from when I was in middle school was in my wedding. No big deal. No big deal. He was a groomsman at my wedding. No pressure for any of you. All right, our high school leaders, I'm very excited. You have met most of them before. Ladies and
Yeah, you
gentlemen,
have.
in ninth grade, we got Becky Blanco. Come on, Becky. Becky. Yes. Oh, wow. She's giving fives. She's giving fives. That's right, Becky. We also have Patrick Longes, I. Come on, Patrick. That's right. We also have Mr. Blaine. Come on down, my friend. Let's do it, Blaine. Big time. Wow. High fives all around.
Yeah.
High fives all around. Those are your ninth grade leaders. Very, very excited about it. 10th grade, we got Mr. Ansis. Paez La Jara. Come on in. Man.
Yeah.
His hair is like a foot longer when before virtual. We also have Paige. Come on down, Paige.
Yeah.
We'll have on some 10th grade leaders. Our 11th grade leaders are, one of them is great. She's here. There's a couple others very lame. But we got Amy. Come on down, Amy.
Yeah, Amy.
Get it.
Hey.
Yes, Amy. Yes. Two of the other 11th grade leaders for them is Haley Foscue right here. That's right.
Wait. That's right.
And this guy, Rush Beam. Yeah. Very excited. Also, he couldn't be here tonight, but Emmanuel Lee Rag, one of our newest staff people. Give it up for Emmanuel. He'll be joining us. I'm very excited about it. For our senior leaders, Kelly Twisdale could not be here tonight, but Kelly Twisdale.
Yeah,
Come on. There we go. And stepping in to lead our senior guys this year, I'm very excited about this. He's brand new to the program. Blair Linthicum, ladies and gentlemen. Yes. Big time. Give your small group leaders a round of applause. You guys take your seat. That's great. That's great. Take your seat. You guys can go back. Thank you very much. Unbelievable.
I love you too, Becky. Just run them over. Yeah.
This is a quick pitch. You maybe, if you are a person who comes to church here, like Sunday morning, like gathering or sanctuary church, you may have heard us talk about Wesleyan small groups. We've been pushing these new things, these new small groups that are super, super small here at church. I want to say two things about that. One is our small groups are not those small groups. Our small groups are not very small. I'm gonna be honest with you. They're just not very small. And we talk a lot. And like, it's just crazy. And we meet here when we can. And it's super, super fun. And we live a lot together. And it's very, very fun. But if you or your family are interested in joining a Wesleyan small group here at our church, and you ever are at home and your parents are making you do this thing, and you're like, oh man, I'm a youth and this is weird. And I don't know these other people that my parents are doing it with. And I don't know what to do. I have offered to your parents, but I'm going to tell this to you all too. If it gets weird and you don't know what to do, you all have permission to call me or Haley, and we will even come to your small group with you to talk about how we can make it excellent for each one of you. So that's right. I could like come hang out with you and your parents and stuff. It'll be great. It'll be super, super fun. So if you ever want that, if you say, this is lame, I don't want it to be lame, Rush told me I could call him. You can.
Hey, you should give him your phone number right now.
Oh, man. I'll do it. I'm not afraid. Liam Griffith is FaceTiming me right now from the back.
Yeah,
That's good.
That's good. Answer it.
My first time at youth group here, there were like hundreds of people in the room. I put my phone number on the wall, and then 600 people texted me. It was really fun. I'm not going to give my phone number right now, but if you want it, just come up to me, and I'll give it to you by the end of the night. Elizabeth, yeah, my kids will all give it to you. That's fine.
Absolutely.
All right, but that's small groups. Haley, come on back up.
All right. Yeah. All right. So I've got a couple announcements for the parents who are
parents
in the room and also watching live. The first announcement is gatekeepers. We need parents, adults, to help keep our staff, our youth, and our leaders safe during youth group. So in the newsletter that went out just at 6 o'clock, there was a link to sign up for gatekeepers, and we would love to have that completely and totally filled by the end of this week for the rest of the semester. If you have any questions, thank you. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to me or Rush. If you don't have our phone numbers, you can email us with the link in the newsletter, or you can just DM us on Instagram if you've got questions.
Special shout out. The other day, Haley and I forgot that we had no gatekeepers for tonight.
It's true.
And so I desperately texted a few of my, we don't have favorites, but some of my favorite youth parents. And they're in the back. Give them a round of applause. Yeah.
Gatekeepers.
That's right. Big time.
Right. All right. Turn my pack on. It's on. Is it not?
It's on. It
just needed to be.
You gotta like get it in there.
All right,
yeah,
so
yeah,
I'll talk like this from now on, so you guys can hear me. And the second announcement that I have for the parents tonight, or maybe even the youth in the room, if you guys want to drop some gifts off for us. But we have an Amazon wish list that went live this afternoon at 6 o'clock with some things to help make Bullowville maybe a little more hospitable. So that link is in our bio. We would love for that to be completely gone, or to be completely filled. What's the right phrase for that?
I don't know.
I don't know.
You're in charge.
Completely
It's okay.
filled? I'm in charge?
Yeah,
No,
you're in
I'm
charge of this.
wrong,
Yeah, it's good.
Wrong.
Yeah.
I'm not in charge. I do not want that responsibility. Just kidding. I'll take it if you want it. Just kidding. But the link to that, it will be in our Instagram bio at the end of tonight, and it is also in the newsletter that went out again at 6 o'clock. If you have any questions about that, let us know. And thank you. What's next?
That's great. It's Blair. Blair's up. Come on in, Blair. Yeah. Get it, Blair.
I'm just going to awkwardly stand over here with you.
I want to invite. Goo, is that loud?
That's
sorry,
loud.
Sorry.
Yeah, that's loud.
Yeah, that's Dave Salt.
That's loud.
Hey, everybody, see the guy behind the soundboard? That's Dave. Everybody wave to Dave.
Hey, Dave.
Dave is a huge help across the street, and if you go to any service across the street, Dave has had his hands in it at some point, and he always helps us over here. So if you see Dave, thank him, because he's a huge help at this church. Anyway, so if anybody in this room wants to play with the worship team, you don't have to play guitar, you don't have to play drums, any instrument is welcome. So if you play a brass instrument, you play the violin, the spoons, the washboard, I don't care. If you sing or you rap,
Yes, we needed that tonight, actually.
yeah, any of those, come and see me. Call me, text me. My email address is on our newsletter that goes out. You can send me an email, or I don't think our phone numbers are on there, are they? I don't
we
read
don't
it.
give
I
phone
don't
numbers
know.
out. No,
Anyway,
we don't give that out
All
there.
right. So, or come talk to me here. Any of those. Is that
You
cool?
can also DM us on Instagram.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Cool.
That's big time. Blair here, he's here part-time. The rest of the time, he makes a living as a music teacher. Like, he teaches people guitar. And so what it is called free music lessons. I mean, come on, right?
Ew.
Blair's like, no, hold on now, wait a second. But it's great. We have a lot of fun. It'll be great. Playing the band, I get to play in the band every now and then, and it's very, very fun. All right, the next little bit of announcements is about Sunday mornings. Now, I know it's not morning right now, but it's Sunday night. But we're just going to cover a few other things before we, move on with a few other things tonight. But Sunday mornings here at Edenton Street are soon going to look very different. Because for maybe 100 years, this church has been doing at the same time Sunday school for a long time. And we are shaking things up here at Edenton Street. And if you know me, you know I love shaking things up. So here we are. Now, we are no longer going to have weekly Sunday school. What? That's right. We are no longer going to have weekly Sunday school. Instead, here's what we're going to do. Haley and I, this is going to make us work a whole lot harder than we used to, but that's fine. We are trying to get all of you as engaged as we can here on Sunday mornings. So if you are ever bored, you want to volunteer something, you want to go to an adult class, you want to form your own class, you want to sit in the corner and drink coffee with me, all of those are available to you. That's right. That's right. So we're going to be around talking about what that means. But to kick that off, we're doing something very crazy, which is having a 3-week Sunday school class to talk about why we will no longer be having Sunday school class. That's right. That's right. You see what I did there? That's where we're kicking that off this coming Sunday, September 19th. It's in the parlor. If you've ever been over by the church, there's this one door that you walk by, and it's real fancy sofas and really nice things. That's where we're meeting. Yeah. I'm excited about it. And so if you want to be there, we would love for you to be there and learn all about what we're going to be doing on Sunday mornings. Haley.
Yes.
Talk about fall retreat.
Fall retreat.
Come on.
All right. Woo!
Come on.
So this is going to be really surprising to everyone, right? I want you all to act shocked. We don't know exactly what we're going to do yet.
What?
What? I know.
What? COVID is weird.
COVID is really weird. But we are going to do something the weekend of November 5th through 7th. We just don't know what it is yet. But mark your calendars. Save the date. We want you there. Registration will open and go out in the next couple of weeks.
Yeah.
Once we have a better idea of what we're doing.
Yeah.
So, anything else?
No, but you should for sure go.
Yeah.
Here's what I guarantee we won't do. It's like a 7-hour streaming event. We will not do that.
Let me tell
we did
you
it last year, and we're not doing it again. You want that, Owen? You want?
No. If we do it again, this is my 2-week notice.
Oh my gosh. Don't
Just
do that.
kidding. Just kidding.
No,
Just
you're
kidding.
done. You're done. You're done. You can't threaten a 2-week notice. All right, ladies and gentlemen, next up, anybody in 8th grade? Any 8th graders in the house? Yeah, 8th graders. Ladies and gentlemen, I am very excited. We just had this Sunday 2 weeks ago. We had Confirmation Sunday. It was absolutely epic. Our last 2 years of confirmands confirmed their faith publicly, and it was glorious. So great. If you didn't see it, it's on the YouTubes of channels. So go find it there.
YouTubes.
You can watch it.
The
It's a
interwebs.
decent preacher that Sunday. It's fine. If you weren't there, you just missed it. So now, but if you right now are in 8th grade or above, like if you are in above 8th grade, but have never gone through confirmation class, or just you did class but you didn't join, we want you to sign up for confirmation class. Registration is open right now, which is very exciting. That's right. Yeah, work that out. Blaine's mind is blown. Registration is open, is live, and classes start in January. So you have plenty of time to register and find your spot. But we love confirmation. We do it all spring long here on Sunday mornings. And we try to make it as fun and engaging and as awesome as we can. A couple classes just did most of it virtually, and I thought it was still pretty good. Right? Like 9th and 10th graders? Oh, he's honest. I've known him his whole life. He's honest. All right, here we go. But that's confirmation. It is open right now, and we would love for you to sign up. We'll be reaching out to each of you, you 8th graders. Make sure you're signed up. If you have any questions, please come find me. All right, my next announcement is about Girls of Grace. Some of you may know Girls of Grace or have participated in Girls of Grace over the years. And I have been meeting with the women who have led Girls of Grace really for about the last 4 years and have been in deep prayer sort of a couple times a year about the future of Girls of Grace. And this summer, we had a number of virtual sessions where we spent a good chunk of time together really praying about Girls of Grace. And we have decided that at the moment, Girls of Grace, as it has been going, has ended. So Girls of Grace is no longer meeting. But all of the women who have been a part of this amazing ministry to middle school girls have promised to all sort of stay around youth ministry here at Edenton Street. And so I am sort of working with each of them one-on-one to figure out great ways to sort of plug them in and keep that sort of just train going and pouring in to middle school girls here. But fear not, middle school ladies, if you're like, I've never even heard of that. Like, we're going to keep ministering directly to middle school girls here on Sunday nights and having a ton of fun. And we have all sorts of hopes and dreams for the future as well. So if you have been sort of touched and loved by that ministry, if you have been in the past, I would just love for you tonight to just celebrate those women who have been your leaders, the mamas, if you will. Mama Mills makes me call her Mama Mills, and I'm like, Angelin, I know your first name, but it's fine. It's cool. Angelin might be watching at home right now. Who knows? Because Angelin loves youth group, which is awesome. But if you if you know any of those women, I'd love for you to reach out and just say thank you for the amazing. That ministry's been going on here for 20 years, and it's just an absolute grace. So give it up for Girls of Grace. Haley, you got the next one.
All right, I have another announcement. This is another music announcement. Maybe you heard Blair's announcement, and you were like, yeah, the band thing, playing the drums, the loud guitar, that's not for me. Well, if you do like music, you sing, maybe you want to play handbells, Music, Worship, and Arts is looking for some new youth handbell players and musicians. That's right. Thank you, Elizabeth. Yeah, we can clap. We can clap for them. We can clap for them. If you are interested in Music, Worship, and Arts for youth, there's a form that you can fill out. The link is, guess what? In our newsletter. Surprise, yeah! And if you have questions, you can reach out to, thank you, Patty. You can reach out to Flippa or Bradley. And you can find their emails on the website, or you can find Bradley's email in the newsletter!
Haley, were you in youth choir when you were in youth group?
I was in youth choir when I was in youth group. I cannot sing, can't carry a tune in a bucket at all, but that's okay. I still can't sing. I still can't sing Harry Styles. But I was in youth choir. It was honestly the most fun that I had the entire time that I was in high school. I didn't do middle school youth choir because I was too cool for it.
Whoa.
I was not too cool for it. I just thought I was too cool for it.
They were too cool for you.
That might be true. That could be very valid. But it was the most fun that I had. We went on some awesome choir trips. I don't know if we go on choir trips here. Nope. Okay. Then I'm gonna stop talking about how much fun I had at DUMC. Yep. All right. Cool. And then.
There we go. Thank you, Paige.
All right, and the next announcement that I have got for you guys is communication. There are two incredible ways to stay connected and stay informed with eStreet Youth, and the first is our Instagram, and our Instagram handle is @eStreetYouth. Crazy, right? And the second great way to stay informed is, can you guess? The newsletter! That's right. You can subscribe to our newsletter if you aren't already subscribed to our newsletter via one of the links in our Instagram bio and our link tree. And then you can also ask your small group leaders what about things that are going on, or you can ask me and Rush and Blair. It's crazy, I know. But those are the best ways to be in contact and communication with us. Rush,
Big time. I have 3 kids in the room. I have 3 daughters. They're in youth group. If you don't want your parents here, who cares? Like, it's awesome to have your parent in the room, because my 3 daughters are in the room. And they come to me and they say, hey, Rush, when is the fall retreat? And I look at them and I say, it's in the newsletter. Because I know that they are all subscribed, because I subscribed them. That's right, because I control the newsletter. So fun. If you DM at eStreet Youth, it's really me or Haley that will see it. So if you hear back from us, it's one of us, and we love you, and we're super fun. We love hearing from you all. All right, friends, that was a lot of announcements. Does anybody feel like that was a lot of announcements? Yeah. Does anybody want to be done with announcements? Okay. Now, this is okay. Returners. This is a good. I have a question. Should we retire the announcement song? We're not retiring it? All right. I think we should close down the announcements by singing the announcement song for the first time in a year and a half. Can we do it? Can we do it? Who wants to kick it off? I don't feel like Sarah, you want to do it? Eli? You're fine, thank you. Owen? Ben? Ben will do it. Ben, you'll do it with Ben? Get it, Ben. Get it. Get it. That feels good. That felt good. Thank you. Thank you. That's it. That's the whole song. And then when there's another announcement, we say announcement number 2. If you know foreign languages, insert foreign language here, because we understand lots of languages. But very, very fun. That felt really good. For my first announcement tonight, that was the end of the announcements. You're welcome. That's right. That's right. Whew. All right. Now, I'm going to talk to the camera for a second. Okay, so pardon me while I don't look at you. Parents, thanks for joining us. It's been great. We missed having you in the room tonight. I know that most of you want to be here because you wish you could still be at youth group. And you can be if you just want to be a small group leader. We can talk about that. But parents, thank you so much for joining us. We hope you have a great night. We're going to shut down the feed, but you can watch it anytime you want if you missed something on our YouTube channel, or just email me back because you got my email. If you're not on our email, just look me up. I'll hook you up. It's great. Everybody say bye, parents.